that I just meet so many interesting people, and people from all over the world, different backgrounds. It's really nice because it gives you the opportunity to meet all these different people now that you probably wouldn't normally have to meet. Yeah, that would be my favorite thing. I've had like interviews where literally the artist doesn't say anything apart from yes and no, and it's like, give me something else, or give me something else to ask you. Ask a question, they're like, yeah, no, yeah, no. I guess that's not cringe, it just makes it really, really difficult. I don't know about cringe, if I'm honest with you. I've never really had anything like cringe. There's been awkward ones of people that are very difficult to talk to. Yeah, probably not cringe so much. Do you know what? One of my favorite ever interviews was with Skrillex, because he turned up and he was like, should we do something fun? It was all his idea. He was like, do you want to do something fun? I was like, yeah, what do you want to do? He was like, let's swap roles. He said, I'm going to be Katie and you can be Skrillex. So the whole interview is basically me pretending to be Skrillex, playing Amnesia that night, and him being Katie. He's like, so you're watching Amnesia TV? And then I'm pretending that I'm playing that night. And that was a really fun interview. That's always going to be one of my favorites. And it was also one of my first ones as well. It was so much fun, and he was great as well. Because normally artists like that, a lot of them will just come in, they'll sit down and go. But for him to actually like open up and be like, yeah, let's do this, it was really good, yeah. Just to go for it. I know that is like just something that everybody always says. At the beginning, there was a lot of interviews that I never did because I was too nervous, and now I regret it. Now I don't do it now, and I still do get nervous sometimes, depending on who the artist is. Sometimes I'm like, oh, what's it going to be like, or what if I say something wrong? But at the end of the day, you just have to just go out there and give it your best shot. And a lot of the time, when I get nervous, I always think about the artist that you're interviewing, and I give the same advice to artists that get nervous when they're being interviewed. So at the end of the day, you're just talking to a normal, just a human being. We're all the same, and I think just try it. Don't be afraid. Sometimes you get no's from people when you want to have an interview, and if you do, that's totally fine. Just move on to the next one. But just, yeah, give it your best shot. Oh, another piece of advice is don't interview DJs after their DJ set. Like, do it before, because you're either not going to have the interview or it's just going to be a bit of a... It could be, I could go either way, to be fair. It can either be a disaster or the best interview ever. Out of experience, the amount of times where I've had to hang around a club or a festival until 6 a.m. and then they're like, oh, no, I can't do this. And I'm like, really? So always try and do it before, and if they say they're doing it after, don't waste your time. Yeah, I haven't had loads of no's, but sometimes when you're like, I really, really want to get this interview, I mean, there's always a reason behind why it's a no. I think probably what I said before, sometimes it's knowing how to conduct and direct an interview. Sometimes if you have a person that really doesn't give you great answers, or a very, yes, no, quite quiet, then, you have to direct and conduct the conversation and kind of guide them through it. So it's always just trying to, find that balance between letting them speak and try and get out what they want to say, but without there being like any awkward silences or pauses, which can happen a lot. You just have to really be on the ball and know what to say next, We have just launched a new radio station here in Ibiza, which is called Balearica, and I'm so excited about it. I've been in radio for 4 years now, and this project that we've just launched is like our dream project. So we only just launched in December last year, and we're working really hard. We've been working over the last couple of years in this project. So it's so good to see it finally live. And yeah, we're really, really excited. There's big things coming for the project.